Ah ha ha ha, this is so fun. Dot is so back and I love it. At this point, nothing can stop them anymore and I can brute force anything with them. Energy management? What is that? Dot stacks? May, it's too much work for me. I just need to turn off my brain and press random buttons until the enemy dies, which is like a few seconds. Fantastic. But I feel like I've forgotten something. It's probably nothing important at all if I've forgotten about it. Yeah, I make so much sense, it's probably nothing at all. Let's go back to the party. Well, who am I kidding? Of course I remembered it, I just don't want to face it. Ever since I've gotten the Herta, I've kinda neglected my follow-up attack team, not knowing that will be the last time I would play it. And as time passed by, I've completely abandoned the team, as they are not that strong anymore. But now Dot has reached its peak with all those buffs the devs gave them. I think it's time for me to move on and show some love to the archetype that once carried me during the entire Panakani patch. Follow-up attack. I have no idea how to do that, by the way, as there are no special mechanic that allows our character to trigger extra follow-up attacks repeatedly. So we'll have to kinda think out of the box for this one, and I have a few ideas on how we can do it. But first, can someone get me out of this box please? Okay, jokes aside, let's start with the first idea, which is to use true damage. In my opinion, the team is restricted by their low multiplier, and we should be able to use true damage to compensate it. So I'll add Cyrene into the team and see how well she is able to help them in floor 11. Okay, I think the rotations of this team is simple. For Topaz, we are gonna only use her skill to lock onto our desired target as well as spam her ult as much as possible. Next we got Ratio and Cyrene, who will be spamming their skill every single time they act. Because if we don't do that, I don't think Cyrene is getting her ult anytime soon. As for Aventurine, he is just gonna stand there, menacingly. After that, all we need to do is repeat this entire process until the enemy dies, which won't be quick at all by the way. To my surprise, Ratio's damage was decent with true damage, especially his follow-up attack. All we need to do is, ignore Topaz's damage and we are good to go. In the end, the performance was okay I would say, as we entered the second wave in the third cycle. Of course, the game just had to remind me that I should not use this team to fight random bosses as they pull out a boss that needs AoE attack to effectively deal with it, and I have none in the team. Needless to say, I decided my sanity is worth more and ended the run without any hesitation. Veil, time for the second plan, which is to use the latest relics that suits the characters, because I have questionable relics on them all this time. So I think it's finally time to fix that, and it just so happens that I have a bit of fuel saved up, but I could just wait a few hours and have it replenish itself, right? I mean, I am not in a hurry to get it right away, so a few hours of waiting is nothing. I pressed the button did in time. That's okay, let's see how well it's going to roll, as I've spent quite a bit of fuel to get them. Well, that's not really what I wanted, maybe the next one will be better. Okay, never mind, I take that back. Well, surely third time's the charm, right? Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm, there's still one more roll left, and it went to defense, which is not really that bad I guess. Now we just need to do that for the rest of his relics. Splendid. Veil, it's safe to say it took some time for me to fully upgrade an entire set for him. But in the end, it was definitely worth it, because we managed to get him a full set with 161 speed and I didn't expect it to happen at all. So yeah, all we need to do now is replace both Ratios and Topaz's planar to Duran and we are good to go. And no, I am not gonna use any more fuels, so I'll see you in a bit when I finish building them. Well, it's been a few days. And I've finished farming all the stuff we needed. Well, it's only the planer, but you get what I mean. In the end, these are the stats. 3k attack, almost 60 crit rate and 190 crit damage. That's decent enough as I am using Yanqing's light cone, which provides 30 crit rate when I don't crit. Not very useful, but that's the best I can give ratio at this point. As for Topaz, I gave her a lot of crit rate in hopes that she can consistently crit. For the crit damage, I am going to rely on the planar and in-battle buffs to increase them. Yeah, it's probably a bad idea, but who knows, maybe it will work after all. So let's jump straight into a battle and see if it works out. Why is the damage so low all of a sudden? This is totally not what I've expected at all. Please send help. Okay, it's been a bit into the run, and the damage is now back to normal. I have no idea why and how, but I would say it's probably the planar doing its thing. Just look at ratio's damage now. Yes, it's not really that high, but it's day and night when compared to the start of the run. But unfortunately, Topaz's damage is not looking that great at all even with the buffs. Just look at this. Yeah, I think we need to think of another plan for this. Well, technically, we don't even have to think of another plan, as it is right in front of us. That's right, we are pulling for Asheville and have him save follow-up attack. It just so happens that I have enough tickets to get him and his light cone, and I desperately need both of them. Okay, we got him, and we just need his light cone now. Well, that was easy. Guess what? I even managed to snag a copy for Ratio, as it is still better than Yanqing's light cone and would allow Ratio to obtain 100% crit rate with all the in-battle buffs. So it's time for us to show them the true power of follow-up attack. Boyo, please buff Topaz, because why is she doing this little damage fully buff?